My back hurts for picking all that up. What I got from Indian market, take one. We are doing this because I got a lot of stuff and a lot of interesting stuff. Because, I don't know, it's interesting. And I couldn't find a video to shoot, so. These are some stuffs I got from the store. What did I got? Ashirwad Atta. I'm pretty sure it's not going to focus or whatever. Multigrain atta. Buy it. This is the one I specifically use for making roti, and it's just easier to make it and it's healthier. So yeah. The next item I got is a copper pot. People say drinking water from copper is very healthy. So copper is very useful and it releases some antioxidants or stuff, some minerals or something, which is very good for skin. So that's why I got a copper pot for drinking water. Then I got this. Now what is this? This is a bell. People say manifestations are very easy because of the vibration and this and that. So I thought in my culture we kind of use manifestations and vibrations, and we also like kind of ring this while doing our prayers. So I thought I should get this one for myself. So yeah. Look at it, it's so cute. Such a cute bell. Then I wanted to get some healthy snack because I don't want to, I knew it, I was going to pick some random things, so I got this instead of buying some aloo bhujia or something, which I was very tempted to get. Very tempted. It's just, no. Paneer. I love paneer. Paneer could be cooked in so many different ways, and I personally wanted to make some paneer bhujia, and then later on, if I couldn't finish it, I wanted to make it into paneer parathe. And yeah, paneer or paneer sabzi or whatever. Paneer could be used in like so many different things. So paneer. Okra. Usually it is available in superstore, but I was in Indian store, so I was like, maybe. Some people call it okra, some people call it ladyfinger. So yeah, I love cooking okra. Really good at cooking this, and I love eating okra. It is never a bad dish or a vegetable. It's always a bad chef or person who's cooking it. So it's never a vegetable's fault. It's a person's fault if you don't know how to cook it. Lots of green chili because it was cheap, so I got a lot of green chili. I love green chili. These are very useful. I use these more than red chili, but if I'm cooking and I want some color and whatever, I'll just use it. But these are the ones I use. My family always told me these are more healthier than red chili. Red chili is just a little too harsh on your immune system. Maggie, Maggie, Maggie. If you don't know this, Maggie is the thing. I remember I used to fight with my brothers for this. Good memories. And my brother was so rude. He would just eat faster so he could eat more, and I would, you know, just enjoying it, taking my time. I was really slow. So yeah. Taste to bahana hai, Maggie sabne khana hai, Maggie, Maggie, Maggie. And I make really good Maggie. Someday I will share my Maggie recipe, but I don't want somebody to steal it. I'm good at cooking. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give myself a good 7. A good 7. Next thing I got, very healthy, pink moong dal. Now there are memories with this. And from memories, I mean my whole life. This is something you come back home and your parents made this. Your grandma or your mom or your aunt or whoever is cooking made this. So yeah, this is always a nice side. I love dal. It's so simple and I could eat whatever I want in this world, but my favorite thing will always be dal chawal. So moong dal. Now you would be like, wow, Archie, with that last ingredient, how are you going to top that one? How will you top that one? That's the most stable ingredient and everybody loves it. To beat that, I choose Kali dal. Go! I think I'm just watching too much Pokemon. Don't know. The lentils. I love these. My grandma knows that if I am going to see her, she is going to make this. She will make this specifically for me. And even in my family, once they tried to trick me, my aunt cooked food for me and she was like, oh no, it's your grandma's dal. And I was like no. And then she was like, oh, you're right, I made it. And I was like, yeah, I know. I don't know. So yeah, my grandma would always make this and now I make it. This is for my grandma. This is family. I don't think anything else could top this. For me, everything is related to food and everything is related to family. What are these? These are beans. Oh, these are pinto beans, but they're also known as kidney beans, I guess. I bought rajma actually to eat from a restaurant, but just because I had their rajma, I was like, I could do better. So, rajma. I make it for myself, and maybe I'm pretty sure not everybody would love it, but most people love it, so... What is that thing? Why would I do that thing? Now, as they say, it's never the bad vegetable, it's always a bad chef. And in my family, we have excellent chefs. We have excellent cooks. Bitter melon. I got so many of these, but bitter melon. I love bitter melon. They are so good if you cook it just the right way. The trick is to bake it first. I mean, cut it into slices and bake it first for like 8 minutes or 10 minutes. Make sure it's not cooked all the way, but it's a little dried. So it should have the consistency of being dried in the sun for about 6 hours. Just like kind of eyeball it, because in India, usually in the morning, people just cut it and put it on top of their roofs and dry it for some time. So make sure you have that consistency, and then fry it in mustard oil. Oh my god, it is so good. Salt, turmeric, and maximum 3 green chilies, and yeah, that's a good dish. Great, and it's really healthy. People usually who has diabetes are told to eat these because they're really for them. I don't know what are the importance, but your doctor could tell you to do this. People in my family did this. All the green vegetables. Now what should I cook all my green vegetables in? Mustard oil. So this is something my mom taught me, and this is raw mustard oil. So you have to burn it first, so you have to cook it first before you can cook in it. Every green vegetable goes in mustard oil. That's the rule. It just brings out the flavor. My next ingredient that I got, simply because I'm super lazy and I did not want it to go to any other store, is red onions. I got red onions because for everything that I'm going to be cooking except like bhindi, karele, I'm going to use these. I don't know if I should use these in like those two. It's unnecessary, but I might use half. So red onions, good for everything. So I wanted to pick a red onion, so I'm going to get those little ones too. I just couldn't pick it up because I had so much stuff. Everybody who knows me personally knows that I like my own dry spices. Why? Because that's the kind of person I am. Or maybe I'll add garam masala, but I will still have like my whole spice. But this time, instead of wasting money on buying like individual items, I got this whole spice mix. This has basically everything. This has cloves, cinnamon, nutmeg, cardamom, mace. I use little different things. I don't use... Okay, I would use this. And I would see like if this is good or not. Or if I should go back to my normal ways of making chicken like the way I cook it. I got 2 packs of these because I wanted to try it with chicken. And I also wanted to try it with like rajma. Talking about my next ingredient, this is lotus seeds, and I realized lotus seeds are good for bringing fortune in your life. So also got dhoop. So these are for cleansing energy. You basically burn it and you just do stuff like that. Every temple, everyone in India has this. I think this is just simply a part of our religious practice. It smells really good. I don't know why I got nutmeg, but I got nutmeg. Kasuri methi. I wanted to point out I got MDH because this is something I grew up with. I really believe in that, uncle. This you can put on any dish and it would just elevate it. I love it. I love the way it smells. I love how it tastes with rajma. I think in rajma, if you don't have kasuri methi, like what are you doing? Always add kasuri methi. It just enhances the flavor. It's like you're going out on a date and you look great. But what if you put a perfume, you know? It's just one little step, but it's just it completes your look. So yeah, this is the perfume for that date, Kasuri Methi. If you want anything to taste better, chunky chaat masala. This is everything. This is my secret ingredient and I use it in most of my recipes. You can put it on, I don't know how to describe chaat masala, but it's a blend of spices and it's really, really good. This on fried potato, chaat masala in Maggie elevates it. Whole different level. You're like, Maggie, you're not even on the same planet at this point. You're just somewhere else. Favorite masala after red chili. I got something that's not just good for health, but actually is a life hack in itself. I got golgappe pani. Instead of getting the whole golgappe thing, I just got like the spice to make the water. I would be so happy and I would lose weight like this. This is so good for losing weight. We just always say, we're like, Bhaiya, could you please give us extra water? And now I got this, so no extra water. I have extra water. Well, this is not fresh, but it is what it is, right? One can only go as far as they could. I got some yogurt because everybody should have yogurt at home. It's just good to keep yogurt. Some ghee because even after all this shopping, I thought I could get a little bit of... I'll order more. I just didn't want to carry it. It's very difficult to walk with like all these ingredients. I got mooli because I wanted to make mooli ke parathe. I was craving it and it's $8. It is for $8 in stores and I do not want to spend that money. I wanted to make my own parathe, so I got like mooli. Tata namak. I don't know why I got this, but I thought maine India ka namak khaya hai. So I got Tata namak. I laugh at my own jokes. Last thing, absolutely, I promise this is the last one. Mustard seeds. I have mustard oil, might as well get mustard seeds. Really good for making South Indian food. And so for all these things, I paid $148.17. That's not much. Oh, I got lotuses too. I got some lilies and I got some marigold flowers. I thought it would just add more to the vibe. And yeah, so that's the list. So this is the list. Also, everybody who helped me at the store was really, really good, and I couldn't be more thankful to the girl who pointed me to everything, and it was just easier to find instead of me wasting my time. And also the person who helped me with everything with checkout. Nice people. I told this joke, I was like, India ka namak khaya, and then the person laughed and I thought that was very supportive. Support each other, people. And for now, I will see you later and have a good night.